Hey guys, I.B.B. back for another exciting round of War Robots, and in case you don't know, I.B.B. Stands for I'll Be Back, sort of a play off of my favorite movie franchise. And the how I took I.B.B. was that my clan, Raptor Tactics, instead of, when they talk to me, instead of typing I'll be back, they just type I.B.B. And so I just sort of adopted that as sort of the shortened version of my name. And just for full disclosure, this is not a live commentary. I haven't had a whole lot of time to play this game recently, and so I haven't had an opportunity to sit down in a room where I don't have a whole lot of background noise. A lot of times that I get to play this game, it's at work, or maybe I've got kids running around the room or something like that, and so live commentary hasn't really worked here recently. But in this game, I decided to drop in with one of my favorite bots and weapon setups, which is the gepard aphid. And I decided to come around on the right side here because I thought, well, maybe I could. They like to test our side beacon here, so I thought maybe if I got myself over here, I might be able to get a few of their players in range and then just wreak havoc. Unfortunately, these guys did not actually follow suit with that. They sort of just stayed right here, close to their spawn area. So when I got over here, I realized I didn't have a whole lot of red team players that were in range still. So I was sort of regretting my decision to come over here. But now that I'm over here, I got to try and make the best of it. So I was able to, I guess once I got over here, a couple of the red team members sort of saw me staking this area out, and so they sort of came within range so that I could get some shots off. In case you're wondering, the aphids that I have on this gepard here are level 12s. Now the gepard is only a level 3, however, and this is a variation of my gold hanger. I have some light bots in this hanger that I'm playing here, and this hanger is not one of those things where I'm gonna do a million damage with, because I have a stalker in here. I think I have a Gareth, and then this gepard. Now this gepard can do some damage if you play it right, and I guess that griffin right there sort of got tired of me, because he came over and he was gonna bet the farm on getting rid of me over there. So I guess I was more of a pain than I thought I was being. I didn't really feel like I was being all that effective over there, but I guess he was tired of having me, so he came over, and I understand that frustration because I have actually been there myself. So I decided to come out in my stalker, as you see, and I don't know the level of I think those are level 12 magnums on the stalker, and the level of the stalker I think is a 6 or a 7. I don't know. I play the stalker every now and again. It's just sort of a fun thing that I stick in here. I don't really like it, to be honest. And why don't I like it? I don't know. It just doesn't really seem to do the amount of damage that I want it to do. So I will chalk it up to the fact that maybe I just don't know how to play the thing. That's what I'm going to say, is I'm just a loser with the stalker. So I don't like it. Maybe if I played it more, I might become more efficient. Now, right here, you're going to see me stake out this area, and that's because I saw Pooty22 over here behind me. He was coming over to take this beacon from us, and so I decided to plant myself up against this just so that beacon didn't change. And that was a good thing, because at this point, if I let this change, they're going to have 4 beacons on us. So just to keep it 3-2, I decided to just kind of stay here. Come hell or high water, I was going to stay here. Right, and yes, I am. While I'm playing this, I do see that there is an arrow behind me, but you don't see me turning around to check it out. And that's because I have 3 or 4 blue arrows behind me as well. And so I thought the odds were pretty good that the chances of me getting hit in the back there were pretty slim, because if he's engaging 1 or 2 of my teammates, he's not going to want to peel off and hit me unless he's just completely annoyed with me. And that has happened in the past. I will admit, I am kind of annoying. So I'm over here. Turnabout's fair play. I got their side beacon, and at this point I don't even know what to do. I didn't really want to retreat because, you know, we've got the beacons over there, all the players are over here, and so I was just going to retreat to go do nothing, and I didn't really want to do that, so I decided to stay over here. Despite the fact that I know that this is not the best place to be in. So I know my time in the Stalker's, you know, pretty much done. That's why you don't see me going anywhere. And to be honest, I was tired of playing it anyway, so... sometimes that happens. You just get tired of being in a bot, so you commit, you know, suicide. That's sort of what I did there. And while I do this commentary, I'm actually sitting here drinking some coffee. It's not morning for me. It's about 8 o'clock at night, but it's after dinner. I like to have some coffee. My wife ran through the drive-thru at McDonald's. They've got my favorite kind of coffee. I don't know why. It's not cuisine. It's not high class. But it's good coffee. I really like it. So I will try to keep my gulping to the minimum. Or maybe I'll just edit it out after the fact. Either or. So we're going to bring this in for a win here, but it was touch and go for a while. The red team did really well. Had to stay on those beacons. I didn't do too bad on the scoreboard for the lineup that I had. A bunch of light bots. Superman 98, good job to you. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Smash the thumbs up, thumbs down button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Until then.